Hi, welcome to TNR Recovery Solutions. I am Tessa, and I wanted to come live and kind of give you guys a kind of like an onboarding and kind of answer some questions that we get posed to us several times. So the first question is, who are we? Who is TNR Recovery Solutions? TNR stands for Tessa and Rod. I'm Tessa. Rod is my husband. We started credit repair a year ago, October 2019. That's when we opened up TNR Recovery Solutions. Um, and we started TNR because we had been scammed so many times that it was time for us to really just learn the law, learn the credit business, figure out what is real, what is not. You hear so many stories of what credit repair is, or what the law is supposed to be. So a year ago, actually, my husband kept coming to me like, "Hey, we should probably do credit." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm probably cool. I don't want to do that." But if you want to make God laugh, tell me your plans, right? Um, so we started trying to clean our own credit about 3 years ago. We signed up with Lexington Law Firm, and just like several other people, after about 8 months, we were highly disappointed. Um, so that didn't go well. Nothing came off of our credit. Nothing helped. So we canceled our membership with them. And then next, we tried a company, and I hate to say everybody's name like that, but let's be real, I tried to be an agent with SES and UCES. That was also not what I was looking for, and um, it didn't make sense for me to sell a product that I wasn't seeing results from. For me, that was more of network marketing. But however, each their own. Everybody has their own stories of what works for them may not work for me. So after UCES, we actually knew someone in our hometown, and we tried them out. And it was Christmas time, and we have 4 kids, so we actually spent Christmas money, and we paid this person a lot of money to clean our credit. We were like, okay, let's just do it, and we tried that. And after about 3 months of nothing happening again, we were over it. Like, no. So then, we cracked open the books. We learned the law. We learned the Fair Credit Reporting Act. I learned that, the law is actually on the consumer side. And I still did not want to open a company. And then I had a member of my team. I do management. And a member of my team, she had identity theft that came on her credits. This was a year ago. And when she was telling me what happened, I was like, you know what? I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get your credit together. And it was kind of like a fluke, or maybe it was God thrusting me into something that He wanted me to be in. So we signed her up November 21st of 2019. And I remember doing her letters, and at that time I was like pen and paper, like cracking open the Credit Karma and Experian, and just like writing with my hand, like I literally would write. I have like files over here that I can show you. Like I was like literally like writing out everything negative that I saw on her credit, and I compiled the letters and I sent them off November the 24th of last year. And on January the 3rd, we came back to work. And when we came back to work, I remember hearing her running down the hallway, screaming, "Miss Tessa!" And she wanted to show me her credit. Now, when we started out, her credit was, I want to say, like a 330, because someone had really taken advantage of her and used her credit information and scammed her. Um, so when she came running down the hall screaming, Miss Tessa, her credit had jumped to a 645. And that was in about 45 days. So from there, we began taking on clients. And because I was still doing the pen and paper and writing out disputes and writing everything, I actually said, you know what, I'm going to help people, but I'm going to limit it to 5 clients a month because I can't handle doing more people because that's a lot to sit in my office and literally write out dispute letters. So, like another tell God what you're playing and watch what he does. Um, we took on about 25 clients in our first month and a half, and from there we grew. Um, our business grew, our how we do credit grew, our knowledge grew. We started offering more services to our clients. And so now we are actually coming up on our 1 year anniversary as TNR Recovery Solutions. And we are blessed. So that's who we are. Little rundown of who TNR Recovery is. And then what I wanted to talk about was what makes TNR Recovery Solutions different than all of the credit repair companies that you might have dealt with before. One of the biggest things that makes TNR Recovery Solutions different is that whereas Lexington Law Firm or whomever, whereas they would dispute 1 to 5 items per month based on your plan. So if you're paying them $89 a month, they might do 2 to 3. And then if you want a big plan, they might do 5. And where other companies will actually send your letters out to you and have you mail them. And really, if you weren't busy already, you probably could do that yourself, right? I mean, but you're busy. So what makes us different is that we do not do credit to um, to keep you on a hook, so to say. Um, we offer a clean sweep program, and I actually want my clients to graduate from my program. I don't want you to be paying me for 2 years. I want you to pay me for this set amount of time, and it's based on your ability to pay. So I don't say, okay, so give me, 125 down and give me $75 a month. I don't do that. What we do is a lot different because it's 125 down, and then I let you tell me when you can pay. So if you get paid bi-weekly and bi-weekly works better for you, and you can say, hey, Tessa, I think I can probably do, $75 every 2 weeks, or maybe I can do $100 once a month. Whatever fits your life, that's what we that's what we do. Um, because things happen, and a lot of my clients have kids and families, and we are in the middle of a pandemic. And in the middle of a pandemic, you can't really say, Tessa, I'm definitely going to give you $200 a month. Like, so I don't. You never know what may happen. So our biggest thing is communication. If you communicate with us and let us know, hey, listen, I'm probably gonna just send you $75 this week or this month, or all right, thank you. Most of my clients can vouch for. I'm always like, okay, sounds good. Talk soon. Thank you. As long as you're paying your invoice, you are good with us, and we are continuously working on your credit. Um, the biggest difference between TNR and most other companies is that we dispute aggressively. And when I say that we dispute aggressively, I mean we don't do 1 to 5 items a month. I mean we go in. Um, we everything that reflects you negative, closed accounts, derogatory marks, charged off accounts, collections, old addresses, old employers. Um, Everything that reflects you negatively, we attack it every month. And some of my clients who had extensive inquiries, like I've had clients that come in with 100 inquiries. What we do is we do letters every 2 weeks for them. We separate how we send the letters out, um, just so that we can make sure that the credit bureaus are opening them and actually doing their job. Um, we the thing that we offer with our financing, we it's 125 down, of course, but I don't wait until you pay your full balance to start. You pay 125 today, I start working on your credit today. Um, One of the biggest things that I have to say that we need, you have to maintain your credit monitoring, because if you do not maintain credit monitoring, I cannot work on your credit. I have no access. Without access, I cannot help you. So that's no, rule number one. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is, what is the process, Tessa? What I give you 125 today. What happens next? So the process with TNR, and another big difference, something that nobody ever told me when I was, paying all these people to do our credit, is the thing about credit is that if you don't add to your credit, as I'm taking away, your credit will bottom out. It'll drop. It won't grow. Your score won't go up because I'm deleting negative items. Your score will actually go down, because what happens is some of those accounts that are coming off actually have age. So when I'm taking away a bad account that has been reflecting you, it's like an anchor on your credit. I'm also taking away maybe 7 years of age. So one of the biggest problems that we've run into with clients who come and signed up with us is that what happens is that when they sign up, they have just consolidated their student loans, or they just consolidated some debt. And student loans, what I've noticed and I've learned, is that it carries a lot for most of us that are, in our 30s. We had student loans when we were in our 20s. So oftentimes that is our oldest account. So when you are consolidating the loan, you are actually losing the age from the loan. And when you lose the age, that drops the score. So it happens. And, most times I tell clients, that there's a good and a bad. The good is you have one student loan now instead of having 15 of them. But the bad, your score is not going to drop. So whatever we're going to do, we need to get started now, because it's definitely going to hit you. So the process is, you pay your 125 down. I get started on your credit report, and then I show you how to add positive credit to your credit profile, in the midst of me cleaning it up. I send four accounts that I really ask for my clients to sign up for within the first 30 days, because those four accounts kind of act as an anchor to your credit to maintain it or to boost it while I'm cleaning it. Um, the biggest question I'm sure everybody is wondering at this point: how long does it take, Tessa? How long does it take to clean up my credit? Everybody is different. Let's start there. Okay. So oftentimes I get the phone call, the initial onboarding. Hey, so how long would this take for me? I can't say how long it'll take for you individually until I can actually bust open your credit profile and figure out what's affecting you, what's holding you down, what is your biggest problem on your credit profile. Once I do that, we send you out an analysis, a credit analysis, and we let you look through it. I kind of walk my clients through it, like this is what's holding you back. My key target is this. If there's an eviction or repossession, things of that nature, late payments. Let me talk about late payments. We're gonna get back to late payments. I'm gonna write that in my notes. Um, Late payments are horrible. Okay, horrible. But the process is different for everybody. Each round, and when I say rounds, I mean when you send a letter to the credit bureau, they have 30 days to respond to that letter, and either send a response to you or delete it from your credit. If they can't validate it, they have to delete it. So I tell my clients that each round takes about 45 days, because the credit bureau has it for 30, but then you have to add in the mailing it, so you got time on both sides. After about 45 days, actually after 30 days, I'll begin round two. The credit bureau is getting ready to close out round one. When they close out round one, I already have letters being opened up for round two. So that's another thing that I say, that we are aggressive in how we dispute and how we go after things affecting our clients. Um, the clean sweep actually pays for 5 rounds. 5 rounds is equivalent of 6 months. Will it take 6 months, Tessa, for me to have my credit clean? Absolutely not. Some people, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. For my clients to come in with 25 derogatory marks, it might take us 6 months. And then it might take us a little bit longer from that 6 months, because you came in with, the, we're going, it's a battle, okay? It's a journey. Signing up with TNR is definitely a journey, because there's no quick fix to credit repair. If you hear somebody come to you and say, I can clean your credit in 45 days, then you should run, because there are no quick fixes to credit repair. If they say they can do that, they're breaking the law. And TNR prides ourselves on operating under integrity, and we want to do things the right way. And I'm a firm believer that if you do things right, God, I'm big on my faith, so you have to excuse me, but I believe if you do things right, God honors when you do things with integrity, and when you have morals. So that's TNR. A lot of times I start having a whole testimony service with my clients and telling them, like, that God has brought you here for a reason. But getting back to business. So yeah, each round takes 30 to 45 days. It is a 6 month journey when you sign up for a clean sweep. You have 6 months to pay off your invoice. For my clients to pay their invoice off early, I actually add an additional 2 rounds to their credit repair. And on that extra round, I'm fine tuning. I'm making sure that there's nothing else left on your credit report. So when you sign up, you just know that you're dedicating me 6 months. Give me 6 months, okay? Is it guaranteed? That's my next question. I cannot guarantee what comes off on each individual round. I can't say, listen, I'm just, random name. Listen, Alex, your eviction will be off in 30 days. I can't say that. That's not what I can say. What I can say is your eviction will come off, because I will not stop until it does come off. And it will. And we've had amazing results with our clients and things coming off of their credit, especially evictions. I've had several evictions actually to come off, which is a good thing. I'm just adding this a little bit more light. um, Several things have actually come off, but I can't say, and I never will. And anybody that can offer you that guarantee, you need to run. But I can promise you that we have well over 200 clients now, and our clients have seen dramatic results from the services that we offer. Another thing that makes us different, actually, my career, my background is in customer service. I've been in the customer service industry since I was 18 years old. Actually, since I was 15 years old. In the customer service industry, and this is what always got me, is that when you are working in customer service, your main goal is to make sure that your client or your customer is happy, right? That's what we do. We want to make sure that we are giving them what I tell my staff, and since I'm in the restaurant field, I want to wow my guests, right? I want them to feel like they've had an experience every single time they've come in contact with me. If you had to ask for the manager and now you're talking to Tessa, when you finish talking to Tessa, you're gonna feel like you were the only person in that moment, in that restaurant, and I took my time to focus on you. So in doing that, since I was 18 years old in customer service and actually getting paid for customer service, because I was a server for many years, in doing that, what I learned in our business is that I want my clients to feel that same level of professionalism and that same level of showing up and dedication that I would give to anybody in my actual career. So the biggest thing about us, and that's why I say that we're big on communication. The biggest thing about us is that we are always available. If my clients text or call or, send an email, we get right back. My husband, myself, even if it's a I'll call you right back type of text, we are right there. We're always a phone call away. I normally, if I'm on a call with another client, I'll shoot a text and say, I'll call you right back. But, and I think that my clients can kind of vouch for that. We are always here. You don't have to go months and months without hearing from us. You don't have to ever wonder, are they working on my credit? Are they actually doing their job? The good thing about how we do things is that every time I open up your credit profile to do another round, you actually get a confirmation email saying, "Hey, Alex, this is what we're challenging on this round. This is what's going on." You always know what's happening with your credit. Someone from the TNR team will always be reaching out to you, whether they're sending a message in the portal asking you to, update your credit profile or whatever it might be. Somebody is always going to be reaching out to you. We're always available. Um, so yeah, so that's one of the added benefits of TNR. Um, why TNR? I think I've kind of given you guys several reasons why to choose TNR. But I would say the biggest reason, just off of me actually dealing with customers and me actually being the customer. The reason that I would choose TNR beyond above any other company, or just be from my experience, would one be the level of communication, two would be the integrity, and we're a faith based company. I'm never gonna lie to you. So if you call me and say, "Hey Tessa, listen, I'm trying to go get this car tomorrow, right? And I want to know, can I go and get it? Like, am I gonna get approved? And your credit is a 470. I'm gonna tell you no. What I ask my clients to do is, especially when they first sign up, let's see, before you apply for anything, before you talk to anybody, talk to me. Even if you shoot me a text at 8 o'clock in the morning and I respond at 9 o'clock at night, I'm definitely gonna respond. But please just hold your mural. Wait on me. I'm coming. Because I don't want you to add extra inquiries to your credit that you don't necessarily need if you're not going to be approved. What are the other services that TNR offers? There's many, right? So over this last year, we've been able to add several different um, things to our company. One of the biggest things is trade lines. A lot of people, I know some people don't know what trade lines are. So let me break that down really quickly. So imagine your Aunt Bertha has had this same credit card. She has a Capital One credit card. She's had it for 30 years, and her limit is $50,000. She's had this, and she's never been late. She's never maxed her card out. It's the perfect card, right? So Aunt Bertha would then add you to her credit profile, so her card as an authorized user. So now Aunt Bertha's 30-year card, that's the age of it, and her $30,000 limit, it shows up on your credit profile. And so now it reflects that you have a 30-year card and you have a $30,000 limit. And what that does, of course, is give you a major credit boost. Major credit boost. So most of my clients, after we clean them up and they're trying to purchase a home or buy a car, we add a trade line and it just takes them over the top. I've had clients go from having a score of a 4 to having a score of a 760 within weeks. I'm not talking about months, literally weeks apart. My client score has jumped dramatically. There is no set amount of trade lines you can add. You can add 15 trade lines. You can add 35 trade lines. You can build your because it's a think of your credit as a portfolio. And you need several different avenues or different. You need a whole book, I would say, of credit. There's several different types of credit. You have installment loans, revolving credit, installment credit. And you need to kind of check all those boxes in order to be able to have perfect credit. Um, and having perfect credit is tough because you have to always be mindful. You have to always watch it. And that takes me into my next thing. And we do offer more services. I'm sorry. We also offer business formation. So we set up businesses from the beginning to the end, and we build a firm foundation so that our businesses are able to apply for credit without ever using their social, without a personal guarantee. So we do business formation, and then we also add the trade lines to the business credit to generate a business credit score, so that my clients are able to get funded for their companies. And we partner with several different companies to make sure that that happens. We also partner with car dealerships. We partner with lenders, realtors. Um, so yeah, we take our clients. So we try to be a one-stop shop for your financial needs. Um, Success rates. TNR has a very high success rate. Um, because we are realistic with our clients. We don't sugarcoat. I'm not going to tell you if you want to come to me and you have, you know, 15 derogatory marks and you say, listen, I just want my credit cleaned in 30 days. I'm going to tell you to keep your money. Because I'm not, I can't even say that. No, it can happen, absolutely. But will I tell you that's going to happen? Absolutely not. We are big on, being upfront and giving you realistic expectations. Um, we have had about several clients actually be approved for homes, cars. A lot of my younger clients want to get their credit clean to get slingshots. And before we started TNR, I had no idea what a slingshot was. I'm so green. I don't know. Anyway, neither here nor there. Prices. Let's go over the prices. So, in order to start on your credit, you have to pay 125 down. That is our down payment. You can pay more down. If you want to pay half down, you are more than welcome to do that. But 125 is the minimum amount down. And then if you pay in full, the credit repair is 699. If you finance it, there's an additional $75 financing fee. So the rate is 774. Less your 125 deposit, your invoice total will be 649. After you do, that's the clean sweep. After you go through the clean sweep, we have what's called a monthly membership, and that's normally for our clients who have graduated from the clean sweep program. They've done their 6 months, their credit is looking good, but they want to buy a house and they might want to wait. Okay, Tessa, I'm not ready to buy right now. I probably need about 3 or 4 more months to get my down payment together. So what they do is they go into the monthly membership, and that's $99 a month. And we continue to send off letters, anything that pops on their credit, so there's no surprises when it comes down to being approved for their home. And then we have single item disputes. Our single item disputes are 150. So if you have anything that so the single item dispute is if you want to just take care of, let's say, Tessa, I have a sprint bill on my credit. That's like the only thing I feel like is holding me down, and I want that one thing removed. So we go in, we target that one item, and we continue to dispute it until it's gone. The single item dispute is 150. Trade lines start at two. 250. Some might pop up for 225, but for the most part, they started they're 250. The lines that start at 250 do not have age, meaning you won't get Bertha's 30 years on your credit. You'll get the $30,000 limit without the years. And well, you'll probably get a $3,000 limit, um, and no years. But it will add, if you have no credit cards, adding a smaller line like that will still give you a big boost to your credit profile. Um, that is pretty much the rundown of TNR. I guess my next thing is, oh, I'm sorry, how do I sign up, right? Because like we just went through this 30-minute webinar, or I'm sorry, we went through this 30-minute live. How do I sign up, Tessa? What happens next? So in order to sign up for TNR, you have to log on to www.tnrrecoverysolutions.com, hit sign up now, and then you're going to fill out that job lead form. It's going to ask you, your date of birth, birthday, full name, and then you're going to either email TNR Recovery Solutions at outlook.com, or you're going to text 470-622-9759, and you're going to text the last four of your social, your date of birth, and your full address. We then convert you to a lead. And once you text that number, we then ask you, how do you want to make your down payment? We take payments from Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. So whatever is more comfortable for you, it's up to you. If you have more questions, I am more than willing to answer them. Someone from the team is willing to answer them. Um, we will be more than happy to get you on board and welcome you to the TNR family. Yay! So if you have any questions, definitely write in the comment box here. Send an email, tnrrecoverysolutions at outlook.com. I'm sorry, tnr.recovery.solutions at outlook.com. Email Tessa at Phileo Freedom. That's Phileo freedom.com. Or text or call 470-622-9759. Thank you for attending. Y'all have a good night.